before we get into the review here, I'm going to give a little update on where the show is right now. Alright, we've felt a couple setbacks since the beginning of the year, like my truck was stolen.
I lost my job.
Yeah, and then me and Stas moved to another place, you know, so we're getting settled in and all that. And we've been working on our new Sticky Middle Finger album, you know, so we've been really, really busy. I've been doing music videos for a local punk band here too. And, but I really want to it's the middle of February and you guys haven't gotten a best of 2013 list yet. It's totally coming. It's totally coming. I hate keeping you guys waiting. So I think
life just gets in the way sometimes.
Yeah, so I think because I already the Queen with Paul Rogers review is pretty much finished, so I'll probably put that out first, and then go with the 13 albums of last year. But so we're gonna have a bunch of new first listen episodes.
These are the ones we didn't get around to last year.
Yeah, and but other than that, I'm gonna try to have that list episode out probably by the end of the month, early next month or so.
It's like 2 weeks from now.
But yeah, so we'll see. And so right now, this is.
I've been dreading this for a while.
Oh shit!
Chester Molester with Stone Temple Pilots. Stone Temple Park.
Yeah.
Linkin Temple Pilots.
Stone Temple Chester.
This is just there's nothing to look at. There's
Yeah, it's just a little EP.
Yeah, it's just a little EP. Thank God we don't have to listen to 17 songs by these guys. There's only 5, and that's all you get. That's all you get. So let's get into this horrible shit. It's so horrible I can't call it anything else.
There it goes. I hate his scream. This isn't bad. His singing right here is sort of surprising me.
I don't like this part.
That fucks it up.
But this is just, he's trying to sound like Scott Weiland. Can you blame him because he's in a band that replaced Scott Weiland? But
I like this part.
there's parts on this song that's okay, but then here you go.
I hate the way he screams.
It's like he's taking a dump.
The music is good.
Yeah, the music is good. It sounds more like Stone Temple Pilots have sounded like them in years, but without this guy.
I'm gonna rap a little here. I'm gonna rap a little there.
Linkin Park. Linkin Park.
This part reminds me of like some tiny music at the Vatican gift shop stuff. But now this part just reminds me of Linkin Park without the I'm gonna rap a little here.
Oh yeah, this is out of time, by the way. See, that's cool right there.
You can cheap a joint on parts of this song. You can be like right here.
And during the Linkin Park parts, you can pass it to somebody else.
Yeah.
It's like, it's only good when he's not singing.
That's pretty fucking cool.
This sounds like a song from number 4.
Really?
What was that? I was in the, it was
The
in those
fucking
commercials.
military one?
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun. That song?
Yeah. Anyway, that was out of time. This is Black Heart.
Blackheart?
Blackheart.
His name was Blackheart. Oh, fucking Ghost Rider movie.
Yeah. Ghost Rider.
Oh, Ghost Rider.
See, this sounds like something off of Tiny Music.
His voice isn't too bad right here.
But what's funny is, it's a guy trying to sound like a guy who tries to sound like David Bowie. Think of it like that.
This really brings me back to the 90s. The music wise. But it also has like an AC/DC vibe in the guitar. Like maybe the
It's
first,
very riff heavy.
like this. You can do that dude better than me.
It's a train!
That's kind of a cool little album cover though.
I mean, I like how
don't know what
psychedelic
it
it
is.
is, but it's just, I don't like the width.
I mean,
Stone Temple Pilots width.
why does he look like the sacred?
What?
Why does he look like the love child, like the sacred love child of Moby and the Weezer dude? Look at it. Like, he looks like Moby and the Weezer dude. I don't know, man.
What's the next song?
Woby. Meezer.
Weesby. Weeby.
This is saying, is that a woman?
No.
It sounded like Sheryl Crow for a second. This is a rock
See, I
song
like this
too.
part, but I can't stand the chords. Like, it's just okay.
I mean, he's not. It sounds like a fucking woman. Like, that's not a bad thing. I mean, but I swear, like, I keep expecting this to be like Sheryl
But
Crow.
see, this is something that Scott Weiland would have made so much better.
I could imagine that. He's not doing a bad. I mean, he's doing the best with what he can. But he's better when he's just singing.
He should have just stayed with Linkin Park.
He doesn't need to do that Linkin Park screaming shit.
Because it's not Linkin Park. I've become so numb.
God, jeez.
I can feel you doing stuff.
I keep expecting Kid Rock to come in talking about I found your picture today.
I'm a drunk, horrible redneck boyfriend, but I found your picture. You want to get laid? The next song is
Cry, cry.
Is that the sound of the effect he's using on the guitar? Cry baby.
It's kind of like a Queens of the Stone Age riff right there.
They would have made it a little more dancey.
Like, if you've seen our previous video bitching about old dude joining here, I'm not a Linkin Park fan.
Episode 2. You're what?
I'm not a Linkin Park fan. But you
I don't
know,
even have any of them in my collection.
so some people in the comments sent me to some links of him, you know, singing AC/DC covers and stuff, and like he does a damn good job on some of those songs. And you know, I think the dude is probably better than what Linkin Park can do. But I don't know, his screaming, like I love screaming in music. but some of it I don't like, and his voice just doesn't sound mature enough for screaming. I don't know.
It's like Spider Zombie.
Yeah, like Spider Zombie, man. Like
he doesn't have the aggression in his voice to sing like he does.
I like it better when he's singing like, on Worlds Collide. What is it really? What's going on here? Like, I really like that.
But he can't. It's like I don't know. He doesn't have the. At the same time, I want to say that Static X kind of had the same kind of sci-fi look that.
Yeah, there was something very similar between Power Man and Static X.
Yeah, I don't want to say that they are not. Clearly not.
Like,
similar,
Static X had a lot more energy.
Yeah. And he sounded more like a robot when he sings. There was something. God, I hate this shit.
Yeah.
That's a Scott Weiland thing.
God, it's not horrible yet. Now, like, what is this? Only 5 songs? I can imagine a full album of this getting really monotonous. His voice, man.
But the
sucks,
guys
though,
are playing their asses off.
Yeah, it's like, damn, if they were still with Scott Weiland, this could be like some of the best Stone Temple Pilots shit in a long time.
But if it was still with Scott Weiland, this album would have came out in 7 years from now, and it would have been more than 5 songs. It would have been 7 years from now, and they would have all recorded it apart from each other. That's how they recorded the last album, the self-titled. It was all apart from each other.
Yeah, here, I'll send you the file, man.
Yeah, that's what it was. The band was done with it, and they were waiting on Scott Weiland to write lyrics for the longest time.
With Chester Bennington, it seems like
Lester Bennington.
he sort of threw in some...
Oh God, we listened to an entire song.
Oh man. It seems like he kind of sparked some more creative energy amongst the musicians. So that is cool. This is like some 1993 shit.
This is something on the purple. But don't call it Stone Temple Pilots. Change the name.
I'll tell you right now though, I like this a fuckload more better than Army of Anyone.
What style of music were they playing?
I don't know, it just sounded like shitty Filter. Cause like Filter's awesome, Stone Temple Pilots are awesome, but together it just was boring as shit.
I heard a Audio Slave song on the radio the other day. I think it was that Like a Stone. You remember that one?
I never liked any Audio Slave.
It was like the second single that came off their first album. It was the one they played all the fucking time. It was that whiny slow one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about when I say whiny slow.
Yeah.
But I'm listening to it the other day. God, it blew me away. When you take these two great bands like Rage Against the Machine and Soundgarden,
How do you
mesh
fuck
them
that
together, and it sounds like Seether.
How do you fuck that up, man?
I mean, that one song it takes everything away from what Soundgarden was and what Rage was. There's it's playing it safer than safe is playing it safe.
Like, I love the fact that Soundgarden are back together, though.
Yeah, but when are they gonna come out with another one? They need to do a follow-up song.
And they need to make their new album a little crazier, like how Super Unknown and what's the one after that called? Down on the Upside.
That was a good one.
They need to make their new album a little more experimental, like those two. It's like with the with their newest album, it's like, all right, Soundgarden is back, and you know, it was normal Soundgarden with a couple instances that were a little different, but for the most part, it was just average Soundgarden. But I was happy for that because it was like, all right, these dudes still got it.
It was better than when Stone Temple Pilots came back after their long hiatus. With Soundgarden, it sounded like no time has passed. These guys are still as tightly wound as they were back in the 90s. Some bands just don't have that shit.
Is this the 5th song?
Yes.
Yeah, this song is called Tomorrow.
And then this review is just about over.
So, any fucking final thoughts on
I don't
this?
like it.
It stinks.
I don't like it. It stinks. It stinks. It's over.
God, musically it's really cool. Like, and then there are parts where Chester is like, yeah, okay, I can tolerate that. But then when he starts doing his Linkin Park screamy thing,
It just gets boring.
yeah. Thank God it's only 5 songs.
Now come with us next because we're going to listen to something good.
Yeah.
In a land so vast and a forest so clean, we all gaze upon the Cheddar Pond King. We get our water from the yellow geyser. It's sold at the stands by the Clitomizer. Once in a while, Yellow River runs red. Drink the stream or you will be dead. And once every month, God will plug it, we hope, with a big cotton stump and a long white rope.